You know, I completely forgot that there was cheesecake over there. So I like cheesecake, so I grabbed myself a thing of cheesecake, and they didn't have any more small plates, so I grabbed a napkin, and they didn't have any more forks, so I grabbed a spoon. So we're gonna make do here. We're continuing with JanLAN shenanigans here in this LAN venue with lots of people here gaming together through the weekend. There's two things that I want to start tonight: Pokémon XD, Gale of Darkness, and Final Fantasy VII Remake. Final Fantasy VII Remake is busy updating and stuff, so I'll play some Pokémon XD. That sounds fun. Here, let's put this into sleep mode. That does say that it's gonna, download updates and stuff. Yeah, sure, let's do that. That sounds like a good plan to me. Am I set up? Maybe? Maybe? All I gotta do is, I have a layout for this. Let's do some Pokemon XD. Check it out. Look at this. I made this for this event. We're at the ready. I did Pokemon Colosseum like 3 years ago, like at the tail end of the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet playthrough. And, you know, that worked out pretty well timing-wise. So now we're doing Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness at the tail end of the Legends ZA playthrough, is the plan here. Look at that. That's the game. But now, I need, gotta play with the GameCube controller. Let's see here. My GameCube controller? It should be plugged into my PC. Plugged into my Switch right now. I had it plugged into my Switch in case anybody wanted to play the Kirby Air Riders tournament with it. They didn't. Everyone just used Pro controllers. Let's plug this in here and check it out. Let's play some Pokemon XD. XD, bro. Press any button to continue. Oh, I need to be plugged into slot 1, don't I? Pretty sure. Why my camera like... Hi, camera. Hi, camera. I'm dying. I'm choking on something now. Anybody watching this on the YouTube side with no context is gonna be like, what the hell is going on here? What is wrong with this dude? What is happening? Did I mute Dolphin or something here? Volume mixer, because clearly there's no sound. Can I fix that with one click? Sure can. Phew. Phew. Let me just change the game category to Pokemon XD. There we go. There's a whole one viewer watching this category on Twitch now. Or before. I guess it'll be more now. Yes, one of my favorite games of my adolescence. Neat cutscene here if you stay on the menu screen. Oh, I'll watch it then. Well, I'll give a little bit of context about JanLAN. So, I do a lot of LAN events every year where, you know, we have a whole bunch of gamers coming together for weekends to play a whole bunch of different games together. So there's like, I don't know, like 50, 60 something people in here. A few hours ago, I had a little potluck dinner over there with some good stuff. Was definitely some good foods. And I hosted a little Kirby Air Riders tournament. Did that right here, set up a little standing TV, set up a bunch of chairs. People played in my tournament and got to take home like little 3D printed trophies. It was some good fun and stuff. I assume that this is the cutscene. And yeah, I guess we're caught up on JanLAN now. I've been playing a whole bunch of different games. I want to start this in Final Fantasy VII Remake here, as I was just saying. According to Nintendo Life user scores, this is the 6th best Pokemon spin-off game, better than Colosseum. Okay. Because I enjoyed Colosseum, but I did definitely have some issues with it. And if this fixes some of those issues, then great. That'd be pretty fantastic there. I got a kick out of it. The main reason why I want to do the playthrough now, like, now generally speaking, not specifically at JanLAN. I figured I'd start at JanLAN because it's like, that's kind of fun. We start out part 1 in like a very different, very unique venue here. And the rest of the playthrough's just done home. The main reason why I want to start now, generally speaking, is, one, I've now beaten the Pokemon Legends ZA DLC, like main game of the DLC, and now there's a post-game for it, and my god, is it ever grindy. Like, to beat the main game, it was like, go grind 50,000 of, like, the important points, and that took me a little while. It took me, like, a couple hours grinding away at that, and now it's like, farm 70k to do the next objective. Do I have a loose hair here? And then farm 100k for the final one. It's so grindy and annoying and just boring. So what I had done towards the end of the... Oh my god, look at him. Mirror B, the hero. At the end of the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet playthrough was when I was starting to play Pokemon Colosseum, because that game got me wanting to play Pokemon Colosseum. And I started playing the two of them at the same time when they were both like really grindy. So when it seemed like my Pokemon weren't high enough level in Pokemon Colosseum and I needed to go back and level up a little bit across like an area that I've already been and rematch all the trainers, I would do that while I was going after the stupid stakes in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So I'd input my inputs in Pokemon Colosseum and put that down, pick up the Switch controller, and while the animations are all taking like 3 business days to play out, I go and collect some more stakes, and then, the turn's passed, it's time for me to enter inputs again. I put down the Switch controller, I pick up the GameCube controller, and I do that. And it actually worked out really decently well. And I feel like if I tried to just go full send at the current ask that Pokemon Legends ZA is asking of me, I'm going to actually go insane. So I was like, that might be a good excuse to finally start Pokemon XD that I've been meaning to do for a while here. And then when I get to a point in this game where I potentially need to backtrack and rematch a bunch of trainers that I've fought before, if this works similar to Colosseum in that sense, I can do it while I'm grinding the stupid Mega Dimension point things in Legends ZA, and there might be a point of both these playthroughs where I'm playing both games at once if I'm just doing generic grindy stuff. And of course I get to the point where like the grinding's done in one or the other, it's like, alright, full focus goes back to that game. So there might be a little bit of back and forth here. So I'm starting another Pokemon playthrough while my last one technically isn't done yet, for a clear reason. The other reason why I wanted to start now is because Pokemon pumps out games really, really fast. And there's a lot of rumors that they might well release Gen 10 this year. I could see it happening. Pokemon Day is next month. We'll see what ends up happening in this year of 2026 that has just started out here. And, yeah, I don't know. So, just in case, if I put this off until later in the year, chances are I might be like, there's not time to do it before the new Pokemon game comes out anyway. So, I kind of want to do it while I for sure have a leeway. If no other main Pokemon game is coming out this year, then, that's fine with me too. But whatever. So, wanted to do it now for that reason, while I for sure have the chance. And it's also just a rare time that I actually have enough space in my GameCube where it's like, I can start a couple different already released games. I always have my main priority be on newly released games as they come out. Like, play it at the same time that everyone else is playing it for the first time. And usually I'm bombarded with so many new releases that I want to play that I don't have as much time as I would like for already released games that are on the mental queue of, it's at some point when all the new releases are done. I actually have a lot of leeway. I'm going to start Final Fantasy VII Remake here. That is sort of new because it just came out on the Switch too. I'm playing the PS5 version that isn't new, but I'll play that. And I have a space for this, so it's like, okay, when am I next going to have space for like a couple different already released games to play at once here? Plus doing it at the end of Pokemon Legends ZA, plus doing it before the next Pokemon thing comes out. So realistically, I think this is literally the best opportunity I have to start Pokemon XD. And with JanLAN here, I was like, let's start at JanLAN. It's cool. Look at this. What a place to start a playthrough, huh? It's quite... Oh yeah, there's a monitor that RJ won. It's quite a different place. So most of the playthrough is not going to be here, obviously. But, I need to switch to this layout. So yeah, that's my reasons. So that's why we're here and doing this. Top 3 is Explorers of Sky, Super Mystery Dungeon, and Rescue Team, right? Right. I am back and now I'm at home. Welcome home there, Mythic. Imagine Pokemon Day, they announced a new PMV. I would lose my mind. I would be so hyped for that. I would love that so much. Let's press start. So I've never played this game before. Before I did my playthrough of Colosseum, I played Colosseum before, up to a point. I never got super far as a kid, and then I was like, there's other games that are like keeping my interest, and I didn't get super far in. But XD, I've never played it. I definitely own a copy of it. Create a new save file here. Number 1, Explorers of Sky. Number 2, Explorers of Time and Darkness. Okay, number 3, Conquest. Oh, I got XD wrong. It's number 8. Still ahead of Colosseum, but not as well rated as the Snap games and Stadium 2. Interesting. Yeah, well, let's see it. New game. Is it okay to start a new story? Hell yeah, it is. Also, I guess I'll go ahead and write in the broadcast channel on Discord. Also, we're starting Pokemon XD now. Messages fail to load. Discord is crapping out now. No one gets to know that we're playing Pokemon XD now. It's a secret between you and me. Default name is Michael. I always would name my rival Michael because, Dudo that I grew up with that is one day older than me, and I used to play a lot of Pokemon stuff with. There might be a decent chance that the real life Michael I know might own Pokemon XD. There's a chance. Wait, how many spaces is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, dang it. It's one of those games where I could only go Harmony. Oh, crap. No. Is there a lower? Oh, X lower. Oh, crap. No. It's one of those ones. No. I guess I'm Harm. Guess that's what I am. Heard Conquest is good, though I haven't played. Conquest is really good. You want 100% the game, it gets really repetitive and grindy, but generally speaking, it's really good. I'm also just now realizing I'm not going to be able to eat this cheesecake because I'm going to be so distracted by the game. Maybe during cutscene I can just, like, you know, eat away. You go find a snack, too, at home. Sit back and enjoy. I've seen this cutscene before, and that's, like, it, really. So, this is the follow-up to Pokemon Colosseum, so... You know, full spoilers from Pokemon Colosseum if anybody watching this has not seen the Colosseum playthrough. Or if you just don't care about what the events of Pokemon Colosseum are. Oh, fine, whatever. But we're following up on that storyline with, like, the whole Shadow Pokemon deal and all that. So this is a sequel game. This is a duology, I guess is the term. Wow. Pretty big dick move from Shadow Lugia there, huh? Numb. Guess the Libra's out of here. This is like a coffee-like cheesecake. It could be worse, Harmonia, and Digimon World Dawn and Dusk for the Nintendo DS. You can only use 5 characters for your name. Wow, that's pretty lame. Oh, can I see an example battle? Oh, Discord load, and I did put in the broadcast channel. Also, we're starting Pokemon XD now. It's not a super wait, what? I'm a level 50 Salamence? Probably not for long. You have Levitate, and I'm not dumb, so, like... Whatever, neutral effectiveness. Literally, Mythic doesn't fit. Serious skill issue. Ready for the same thing we had in Colosseum with the animations that are really good, but they take literally forever? Just sit back and enjoy the show and, enjoy the food that's over there. I guess do more of this. A critical hit, because I'm pretty sure Metagross is Levitate. Is that like an actual debate from the game? Because, Pokemon Colosseum did some really nasty things at times. Like, especially that final boss. Like, my god, people really strategized. Or the NPCs really strategized in that game there. So I wouldn't be surprised if the game was just trying to debate me into, just using Earthquake and have it do nothing. Unless I'm losing my mind. Kind of semi-pretending not to see the kiddo there. I lose! Harmon's a usable Pokemon. Harm waited out. Are you supposed to lose there? Should I have used Earthquake? Metagross has a Levitate, right? Or am I going crazy? Metagross does not have Levitate! Have I been living a lie? Alright, this will do for today. Am I actually going crazy? Nice try, Harm. Came up just a little short. I find it a little disconcerting to be without your trusty Eevee. Still, your aptitude for battling is very acute. If you keep up your training, you'll get tougher for sure. Oh my god. I could have sworn. I mean, when Beldum and Metang literally levitate. Hi, dude. Hello, Harm. I know with the training for now, you must be tired, but seeing you like this, my Harm, you've grown up to be a fine... if only your father were here to see how much you've grown. Well, you know about Pokemon fathers, so I mean, oh, I'm sorry. First, I wouldn't mention that. Please ban weed. Yes. Alright, I'm out of here. Oh, that's not a door. You can't keep me in here. I've got places to be. I don't know what you want from me, game. Anyway, in terms of JanLAN stuff, I've been streaming since like 5 or 6 something p.m. yesterday. It's currently 10:14 p.m. today. I'm going until like, what, 2-ish tomorrow? I'm going to be up really late into the night tonight. I'm going to be really quite miserable when I'm really sleep deprived. So I kind of wanted to do this now while I still had some energy. I'm not like half dead like that. Like, Man, I'm just gonna push through this a little bit, and then I'm gonna go to sleep, like I will be by the end of tonight. Hi, Arm, I haven't seen you for a while. Are you doing well? What I happen to be working on is a special machine for catching Pokemon. It's finally almost completed. My machine, I need to focus, get it done. It's called a Pokeball. See you later, you can't stop me. I don't even know, dude, but I'm booking it. Like, I don't know what the game wants from me right now, but I'm booking it out of here. It's probably going to tell me you can't go. Oh. What? Oh, well, I can't go anywhere else yet right now anyway. Yeah, the Orre region. This is the Orre region saga, or the Orre region is Colosseum and XD. No! Delicious. Oh boy, the world of Pokemon is so deep. The more I study them, the more I'm inspired by the very fantasticalness of it all. For example, you know all Pokemon have types and abilities, right? Keep those facts in mind and apply them to battle. You can always gain advantage over your opponents. Well, I applied it incorrectly because I thought Metagross said levitate. So, I mean... Wow, look at the transparent reflective glass. Is this the new Legends game? It doesn't reflect me at all. Wait, what's this? Wait, is it the same? No, it's not. Wait. Where am I going? What am I doing? Well, again, our project's at a critical junction, so we're very busy. Just feel free to use the PC and healing machine. Can I check my party? Yeah, level 10 Eevee. I don't know when I can nickname. In the midst of developing a system to purify shadow Pokemon. Purify is a term we use to describe the process in which a shadow Pokemon's closed heart is made to open again, back to its natural state. See, 5 years ago. So does it take place 5 years after Colosseum? Criminals use artificial means to close the hearts of Pokemon, turning them into fighting machines. In terms of real lifetime, I think my Colosseum playthrough was 3 years ago. Developing a system to save such afflicted Pokemon. We call this system the Purified Chamber. It's not necessary in today's peaceful times, but one never knows what may happen. Phew, this switch is okay. Next to adjust this here. Man, there's so much to do. I'm not far from a panic attack. Might just have to take a break. Oh, that's right, Arm. If you're gonna take a break, don't forget to save. Where am I supposed to go? What? Snore. Huh? Here at the Pokemon HQ lab, we undertake a great variety of research on Pokemon from their ecosystems of battling. Oh, it's you, Harm. You scared me out of my wits. Where the heck? To be fair, nothing in these games is anywhere on the scope of even Legends EA's city. Yeah, this is true. On the other hand, these developers were working with the GameCube, not a modern console. Yes, also true. Hi, Harm, isn't your sister with you? It's rare to see you without Jovi. But you get along so good together. It makes me happy seeing you two. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas. It's Harm's room, but lately his kid sister appears to have the run of the place. I'm taking this. Harm found potion. There are 3 of them. Shouldn't it say potion? Oh, there it says potions. I don't know. What am I supposed to do? Blah, blah. I don't know, man. Who are you? My Pokemon and I, we're always together, even when we're sleeping. If you want to become friends with Pokemon, companionship is very important. A lot of awards there. I had a few awards to give out with the Kirby Air Riders trophy. And a couple basic things for the Guilty Gear Strive tournament that I participated in yesterday. That was kind of fun. 3D printed a couple basic things for... Oh, this is where I'm supposed to go, I guess. We've heard the outside of this building has more polygons than if I had to guess at least half of Legends EA's buildings, considering they're made with 10 polygons, 5 flat surfaces. In a lot of cases, sometimes they'll have like 1 pillar that stands out, and you know, not really much else. So sometimes there's a little smidge of more polygons, but not too much. We bring you ONBS news. Authorities still have failed to find any traces of the cargo ship SS Libra since its sudden disappearance off the coast of Gatian port. There have been no reports of flotsam that may indicate the ship's sinking. The authorities appeared mystified by the way the ship vanished like smoke. There were reports that numerous Pokemon were on board. Concern is rising over their welfare. Is there any more humans on board? Besides those 2? Oh, hold on. What? Rumor has it that there was a new Pokemon that even Professor Crane has never seen on that missing ship. It's very worrying. Hope the Pokemon on board are safe from harm. What do you mean, safe from me? Huge cargo ship just doesn't vanish into thin air. I have to be more careful searching. Ship probably had engine trouble. Must be adrift in the sea somewhere. Ah, surely. Surely. Haven't been to the Krabby Club for a while. It'd be nice to catch Razzle and Dazzle's show again. Yeah, Krabby Club sounds like some exclusive program that Mr. Krabs would launch to get more money out of his customers. Where am I going? What am I doing? Book title, let's play hide and seek. Sounds like a lame-ass book. I don't know, man. You see on the edge of my camera here, just the reflections on the floor from the one guy's PC tower over here. Look at it on the table, how much it's reflecting on the floor. I am lost already, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I think I've talked to you. Like, hey Arm, weren't you with Jovi? Saw Jovi with her Mimi earlier, so I figured you were with her too. Yeah, where? Gonna give me a hint? Something? I'm so confused. A little bit of lag for a moment there. Alright, talk to you. Pretty sure I already talked to all of you. I'm going a little crazy here. Not off to a great start here. Oh, here we go. A thing's happening. Hey, Arm. Have you finished training? Arm, this is the director's office. Do you want to pay a visit to Professor Crane? You don't need to be that stiffly official, Lily. But... oh, yes. I've heard the battle coach singing high praise about you, Harm. Yeah, I just lost. I've heard that your battling skills have improved dramatically recently. That's outstanding, Harm. Is that sarcasm when I just lost? Sure don't think I'd stand much of a chance against you. I wish everyone wouldn't drown them with such gushing praise all the time. My son and daughter will become spoiled rotten. Oh, is his mother then? There's nothing to worry about. Both Harm and Jovi are wonderful kids. By the way, I don't think I've seen Jovi since lunchtime. Harm, I hate to bother you, but could you go find Jovi for me? Harm, I think you already know, but several research projects are in their critical phases in this lab. That's why your mother can't afford to take any time off this instant. So please, honey, will you go find Jovi for me? Sure, I guess. Thank you, I'm counting on you. I think you could have wandered off too far, but just in case, check outside too. I'm sorry, Harm. After 5 long years, this project is finally on the verge of coming together. But for that to happen, we can't do without your mother's expertise. Pretty sure there was a gap a lot shorter than 5 years between these game releases. In terms of real lifetime there. I think that it was 2 years apart. I think Colosseum was 2003 and this game was 2005, if I remember correctly. Oh yes, I left a PDA in your room, Harm, but check it out. A PDA stands for a Pokemon Digital Assistant. It's a very useful electronic tool. A PDA can be used for email, among other things. I'm sure that you'll find its many features useful. It's quite easy to use. Harm, I'm sure I'll have no trouble figuring it out. Guess I'll go there. I love the older reflections these games use where they just rendered the room upside down under the floor to make the reflection. Is that how they did it? That's pretty cool. If so. Gotta do what you gotta do with what you have. Okay, around this Pokemon, we place these regular Pokemon like so. Hi, Arm, it's my job to assemble a basic data set for the Purify Chamber. Even if the chamber is built, it will be useless without this data. Oh, this is like the 2 halves of the building there. So I'm pretty sure my room is downstairs and like way on the left or something or other. So I'll go get the PDA. And then Jovi or whatever the heck will spawn into the game. And then things will be doable. Oh, this here. Okay, so yeah, 2 years apart in real life. Hey, there's something on the desk. 3 years apart in terms of my playthroughs here. I'm from a PDA. I mean, when did I start Colosseum? In 2023 there. I think it was around the beginning of the year. I think it was February-ish? I'm obtaining the PDA. I've got mail. Yeah, the reflective floors are just slightly transparent with the room duplicate and flipped vertically, which is why things like characters aren't in their reflections. I guess I have to hit start here. I was hitting a bunch of buttons until it worked. Okay. To Harm, Crane, if you're reading this email, then you must have obtained the PDA. Check out its many features. By the way, Addon was playing hide and seek with Jovi. Why not have a chat with him? I don't know who Addon is. It doesn't narrow it down, necessarily. Are you, have seen Jovi anywhere? Come to think of it, I haven't seen her since lunch. Who the heck is Addon? I already talked with, like, everybody. I want a trick from older games. In fact, the trick I've personally used in Minecraft builds before. Huh. I don't understand. I mean, maybe she spawned in now, or maybe Addon spawned in now. If I try going this way, I didn't try going this way before. Maybe this way is the way to go. This would be new. It looks like it's just 1 item. An antidote. There are 2 of them. Put that away in my pocket. Alright. Keep on schmoving here. I don't know. I don't think I went this way before either. This is just out 2? This is just out 2. Well, I don't know. Which means it's time for another bite of cheesecake. It's falling apart. No, that's gonna be the same deal. Okay. I don't know what the heck then. Nom nom. Delish. But what the heck? Who the heck? I saw that one book about hide and seek, but like... Also, usually I try to not eat on stream, because like, why do that when I can just do it before or after stream? But when I'm at a LAN event like this, where I'm streaming literally all the time, unless I'm like just standing up, moving around, or using the washroom or whatever the heck, or sleeping. Outside of that, I'm streaming literally all the time. Yeah, I kind of gotta eat by necessity. Because I've been going for a while. I have a lot of hours in a JanLAN here already. And I'm already quite sore and tired out from everything here thus far. I don't know, man. How many do you want another battle? No. Just had one that don't need to overdo it. I don't know, operation of the battle sim system demands precision control. Of course, my technique is utterly no problem. Rest assured you in my expert hands while you're plugged in and battling. I don't know. Yes, indeed, Hom, you've grown such a fine, admirable lad. What the heck? Hi. Oh, that was the board. Hello, Hom, welcome. Writing up a summary on the basics of Pokemon battles. Like I said, it's mostly basic information. But if you care to look, I've written my summary on the whiteboard. I know. After all, the basics are important. For a reason, I know how to Pokemon battle. Don't worry. I might sneeze. Too bad I'm allergic to Pokemon battling. What the heck? Someone's hyped over there in Secret Hitler. They're playing Secret Hitler in the storage room just over here. Last LAN event, HalloLAN, I joined in for a little bit. It was my first time playing Secret Hitler. I don't think I was very good at it, but tried my best. Can I talk to you? I don't know. It's almost ready. Yeah. Okay. I'm genuinely lost already. Like, what? Were you with Jovi? Saw Jovi with her Mimi earlier, so I figured you were with her too. Well, I saw her, Plusle in her room, but Pokemon is so deep. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I've talked to, like, everybody. So, what the heck? What's your problem, huh? What the heck? I might have to look up a guide already. It's probably some specific person I need to talk to that I haven't seen for some reason. Or thought that I would have already talked to. Like, I don't know. Driving force behind the purified chamber's development, or, oh yeah, that's the thing that connects there. I've already been in here. There's still something you need from the bedroom? Okay, I'll go have a look there. Oh, hold on. What the heck? Oh, you startled me! Oh, hi, it's you, Harm. It's me, Add-on. You're looking for Jovi? We're supposed to be playing hide and seek right now, but isn't she around anywhere? Maybe she's gone off to Dr. Kaminko's manor? Oh, it's a big weird house southeast of here. Jovi's it in our game of hide and seek. Wish she'd find me soon. My back is starting to hurt. Jovi's supposed to be seeking me, but she doesn't seem to be around. Have you tried checking the spooky, scary mansion way far away from here? I don't know. Maybe he has back issues. Never mind that. Yeah. Okay. Guess so. This way we go Kaminko's house. The peculiar manor that is home to the eccentric scientist Dr. Kaminko. Alright, maybe now I actually play the game.